Bill Cocker before that. You're listening to 102.3 WHCL, Whitehall, Wisconsin. It's 11 o'clock here on this Wednesday, which means it's time for Open House with our friends from Hansen Real Estate Group.
Your hometown location, 102.3 WHTL, Whitehall, Wisconsin.
It's time for the open house on WHTL.
What are you, some kind of real estate agent?
You're joking, right? I don't joke about real estate.
With the Hansen Real Estate Group.
I never understood why people are so afraid to eat at an open house.
I know.
The open house starts right now.
And it's Wednesday, and that means open house. And today I'm being joined by Josh Baecker from Hansen Real Estate Group, filling in for Jacob, I hear.
Yep.
I think Jacob's wrapping up an auction this morning, if I remember seeing it online, I think.
Yeah, they've been busy the last few days here, so.
Seems like there's been quite a bit of auction activity at Hansen Real Estate Group.
Yep, it's that time of year where people are trying to sell stuff or get rid of stuff before winter gets here. So even real estate, this is a good time of year when the kids go back to school, and it's like, all right, let's get this taken care of before winter gets here. So,
you know, we were talking about the advantages of auctions opposed to conventional listings or vice versa. And it seems like auctions have become a lot more common than they used to be.
They are definitely more common, and especially the online auctions are kind of the way things are going now. It's just you get a broader audience. You know, if you have a live auction, you know, weather can set that back a little bit sometimes, or even good weather can set it back if people are busy and they have plans outside. So the online auction, they close in the evenings typically. People have the power of their phone and their computer, so they can do it right from home. And it's definitely done well for us over the last few years for personal property and real estate.
Anywhere in the country for that matter.
Oh, yes. We ship stuff all over the country. We've had people from other countries buy, and I know we've shipped stuff to Italy before, I think. And, we just had an auction here that there's a lot of glassware and stuff that got shipped to different states. So I think it took Katie a couple weeks of packaging stuff in the office to get it all sent out. So
that's amazing. That really is. Okay, before we get to your listings, you've got a couple of good listings. Last time you were here, we were talking about bears and how you were trying to get your bear.
We were.
And you've got a story to tell now.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough over the weekend here on Saturday evening to harvest my first bear, and I don't know if I'm ever going to beat it. So it was 509 live weight. So that was a really good bear.
That's a nice one. Where did you bag it, by the way?
Down by Gilmanton. So my girlfriend's got some family acres down there, so that's where we got him.
Now, I know she wanted you to get a bear, I believe, right?
Oh, yeah. She got one first. So,
she did?
Yep. She got a smaller one, and then they disappeared for probably 5 days. So, and then this guy started coming back multiple times a night, so then I went out there Saturday evening, and he showed up early.
I tell you, you showed me a picture of it. That's a beauty. It really is. I assume you're going to have it mounted, I would suppose.
That's the debate. I do plan to have it mounted some way, shape, or form. The question is, I don't know how big I'm going to go. So you do full body on a bear of a lifetime or do a half mount. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do a rug. It's going to be either a half mount.
Go for the full one. Why not?
I'm thinking about it. My dad called me yesterday trying to talk me out of doing it. So
really?
Yeah. Can you believe that?
And what does he want you to do? Just a head mount then?
Yep.
Come on.
I know.
I'm disappointed now.
Yeah, everybody else will give Audie crap the next time you see him.
Well, that is a beauty. It really is. You know, it's surprising how many bears are around this year.
There is quite a few, and there's a lot of people baiting too. So every time, as you hear things throughout the summer and fall, there's more and more people baiting, and because now in Zone E, you used to be able to get a tag pretty much every year. Now some people can draw every year, but it's getting to be that point where it's every other. Because I didn't draw last year, so.
Well, congratulations. It's a beauty. It really is. And,
thank you.
I know that was something on your bucket list, and you just took care of it.
It was. And we've had him on camera, and I knew he was big, but I didn't know how to gauge how big he was. And
500 pounds is a big bear.
He was definitely bigger than we thought. We were all kind of thinking 400, and then when we pulled him out of the truck, we're like, he might be bigger. And he did tip the scales to over 500. So that's a once-in-a-lifetime deal, and I'm very thankful and blessed that I got to experience that.
There you go. Listings, are they picking up at all, or is it that time of the year where people are like, well, I don't know, maybe I'll wait till a little bit later?
No, they're picking up. I know Jacob and Jamie and Jackie have had some new listings here, and I got a new one here to talk about as well, and a couple appointments to look at some properties here over the next week and a half. So, like I said, after school goes back, it always seems like it picks up. It's like that last rush before winter gets here, because then people know they have to wait 6 months until spring.
Yep.
So it always tends to pick up this time of year. It still has been a little slow. Interest rates aren't moving much. I think they just dropped.
They dropped, I think, about a quarter point last week. We need to get down about another 2 points.
Yeah, but I mean, a quarter point drop doesn't do a whole lot. A few quarter point drops will definitely make a difference. So if they can consistently keep dropping it, it'll make a difference. But if they drop it a quarter point now and they don't like what they see, they raise it a quarter point.
I think I read that they plan to drop it at least 2-3 more times before the end of the year. So that would probably help a lot.
That would help a lot. I hope that's what they plan to do. They don't have to drop it obviously to COVID levels where it was at zero, but if they drop it some, it'll definitely pick up business, both in real estate and just everywhere else. So.
Exactly. We need to get that lowered. A ready to walk into bar.
Yes, Silver's
still on
Bar.
The market. I'm surprised. That's a good location.
It is, and it's turnkey. She's done a lot to it over the last decade and a half. I know the roof was new in 2017, new furnace and central air in 18. I think she redid all the floors back in 2011. New windows in 2013, new concrete in 18 and 20. So you got concrete going all the way around, which makes a big difference too. So it is turnkey operation, ready to go. And like I said, there's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath apartment where you could live in or rent out for extra income.
And it's right there in Independence. It's kind of a go-to place, and it is a good location. And they've done a lot there.
It is, and it's right next to Bushy's, so a lot of people stop there to get meat. You might as well pop over to Silver's, have a couple drinks, and BS with people that you probably know are in the bar. So
yeah, exactly, and maybe they'll share their jerky with you or something.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go, their beef sticks or whatever.
Everything they got there is good. So
I know it is. And you've also got a new listing you picked up over in Arcadia.
Yep, I listed a house in Glencoe, just west of Arcadia there, going towards Fountain City. So it's right off 95 on River Road there at the intersection. $375,000 is the list price. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2 half baths, and then 2 full baths. So it'll be on approximately 2.5 acres. We are parceling it off from the bigger parcel. So we have to have 2 acres outside the road right-of-ways. So we are pending survey. It'll be right around that 2.5 acres, just so that everybody's aware of that. But that'll be taken care of before closing. But it is a lot of square footage, 2,400 plus square feet on the main level with a full basement. So if you want to add more in the basement, you got plenty of room to do it. Otherwise, there's tons of storage in this house, and it's been meticulously maintained.
It sounds great, and it looks like a beautiful place. And you said that it's ready to walk into, maybe do a little bit of upgrading, and it'll look just amazing.
Yep, I think it's probably built around 2000. So it's the carpeting is starting to show a little bit of age, but it's been meticulously upkept. So you'll see that as soon as you walk in, you can just smell it and see it. They took great care of it over the years they lived there. It's got a nice stone fireplace with a mantel in the living room, gas fireplace. There's a 3-car detached garage with it's just a gravel floor in there, but a good place to store the extra toys, and a little finished shop in the back of it. So there's power out there. Just gives you a lot of options on this property. It's
a beautiful place, and you can check that out on their website. It's on River Road outside of Arcadia.
Yep.
And Josh, if people want to reach you at Hansen Real Estate Group, what's the easiest way to do that?
My cell phone is the best way to get hold of me. You can call or text 715-533-4114. Otherwise, if you like to email, josh@hregroup.com.
All righty. Thank you so much, Josh, for today's open house. Josh Baecker from Hansen Real Estate Group, and way to go on the bear.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you very much.
All right. We'll get back into it here, but next week, another episode of Open House on WHTL. 11 o'clock every Wednesday. Big thanks to Josh Baecker from Hansen Real Estate Group. Check him out at hregroup.com.